I believe that if you purchase a garment from a brand that has been famously and egregiously unethical, that you, in some way, are condoning and even support those actions. And that responsibility intensifies when you are a person in the public eye. When you know that your choice of clothing is going to be dissected and broadcast to the entire world, your approval of the brand becomes a form of advertisement. It re-legitimizes them and helps sustain their cultural power. However, comma, this belief becomes a little complicated when the garment in question is vintage. Because wearing vintage in and of itself is a kind of political statement. It communicates to the world that you have a penchant for old world craftsmanship and that you refuse to participate in destructive consumer culture. But when such a progressive message is paired with something as regressive and as disturbing as the sexualization of children in an ad campaign, the result is something that is deeply dissonant. And the dissonance is only heightened by the timing. If that controversy was ancient history, this comment wouldn't even be a thing. It wouldn't even exist. But because Balenciaga's actions are still in recent memory, the symbolism of wearing one of their garments hasn't really had time to neutralize yet. So naturally, the public asks, what message is actually being sent here? Does it mean that the past is the past and that we can still benefit from a mistake if it means preserving the future? Can it be an act of forgiveness for a fellow artist who made this grave mistake? Or was it a statement that a brand, like a city, can be rebuilt, and that under new leadership, it can return to a time when art and innovation intersected, and that the people of today deserve no less than that standard of excellence? Or I could just be reaching, and it could literally be not that deep. I don't know. I don't know her. We're not mutuals. I can't just call Taylor up. But this whole conversation really is a great one to have. It has presented me with a question that I don't even think I've ever asked myself. What principles does buying vintage condone? Is it the founder's legacy or is it today's brand identity? I don't know. I think it might be up to the individual wearer, but I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on it. And that's all I got. That's all I got.